Oh, hey, Rodney, what's shaking? What do you mean you ain't gonna be able to make it for this week's recipe? You and Miss Lucinda are going to the Florida Bigfoot Conference in Lakeland, Florida. Well, good for you, son. I wish I was coming with you. Yeah, well, it is gonna put me in a little bit of position, but I tell you, I'm gonna do something real simple, like how to make the perfect mocha latte. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. Maybe I'll throw in some other recipe stuff too. Well, listen, you and Miss Lucinda go on down to Florida, have a good time, and I'll see you when you get back. And y'all stick around. I'll show you how. Before we go any further, I'd like to remind you guys, please don't forget to mash that subscribe button, give me a big old thumbs up, maybe even leave me a comment or two. I sure would appreciate it. For this here recipe, you're going to need some leftover coffee, some sugar-free chocolate syrup, some coconut cream, and some packages of your favorite sweetener. I'm using stevia. Apart from that, you're going to need an assortment of flavor extracts. So like I told Rodney before, I'm going to teach y'all how to make the perfect mocha latte. Let me tell you a little something about mocha lattes, apart from being delicious. Aside from tea, it's Mrs. Eatin' Good in the Woods' favorite drink. In fact, when we go to Scotland, the second we get off the airplane, she beelines it to Acosta, which is kind of like our Starbucks, Acosta coffee place, to get herself a mocha latte, and she'll drink them the entire time we're there. She drinks them here occasionally too. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make the perfect mocha latte, and then my friend Daryl is going to show you a few recipes where you can kind of flavor them a little bit. Try a little different flavors on your mocha latte. Now we're going to start with a saucepan here and pour in some leftover coffee. Now I realize that doesn't look like 20 ounces and I made a small mistake. 20 ounces is for 2 cups of this coffee, but the rest of the ingredients remain the same. We're going to add to that 3 tablespoons of coconut cream, a little more if you want, and we're going to get that to just not even a simmer really. We just want to see it start to steam off the top. Unlike tea where you want it to boil. Then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of sugar-free chocolate syrup. Now remember to continue to stir this because anything with any kind of cream in it is going to scorch. Give it a taste and make sure it's sweet to your liking. In my case it wasn't, so I'm adding a stevia packet and I'm going to try it again. See how it's steaming? That's what you want. And it's perfect. Now we'll pour it back into the cup. Alright, so that's how you make the base of a good latte, and you can drink it just like that, or you can flavor it a little bit, make it taste a little more like candy bars. And I tell you what, my buddy Daryl's going to show you some recipes. Y'all stick around. I'm just kidding. His name's not Daryl. His name is actually Tanner. I'll tell you about him here in just a second. That doll was made by a friend of mine and Mrs. Eatin' Good in the Woods named Lori. Lori's son, Tanner, died of an accidental drug overdose on July 2nd of 2019. While she has had this Etsy shop for quite some time, and I will link in the bottom there how to get to her Etsy shop. While she has done the Etsy shop for quite some time, she's got all kinds of Bigfoot related stuff. She's got plush dolls, coasters, key rings, mugs, all of that type of stuff. But after the death of her son, she started making this doll called Tanner. All of the proceeds from every Tanner doll will go to some drug rehab program. So if you wouldn't care, go to her Etsy shop, Bigfoot and Me. I'll link it in the bottom, and take a look at what all she has. And please consider getting a Tanner doll. Well, that's going to be about it for this episode of Eating Good in the Woods. Try one of these mocha lattes. I don't think you're going to go wrong. So until next time, y'all be nice to one another. I love you. God bless.